Hey, what's up guys? We are back again with the new most skillful deck in Clash Royale right now. It is so difficult to master, but incredibly rewarding when you play well enough. If you keep your princesses and dark goblins alive, you're gonna get unlimited value. With a very fast cycle of skeletons and fire spirits, your dark prince will always be in cycle to counter out those goblin drills. And the miner, who are you? Because people just aren't ready for it. Everyone's expecting goblin drill. They've got their bowlers, their dark princes, their clunky valkyries. They can't keep up and they will lose games. Every single day that I play this deck, I get better. So let's go jump straight some games and assert some dominance. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on any of the daily videos. And a massive thank you to everyone that's using creator code SirTag. All money goes directly back into the channel, improving our daily videos and our editing. Hey, so jumping into this game, unfortunately, this guy's way lower than us in trophies, so I'm not gonna lose this game. We have to play with the pure skill of the Fire Spirit spam. So, I'm gonna go for skeletons in the back. We've already got 300 damage because he completely ignored a fire spirit. Is he gonna ignore everything else too? I was really thinking about dropping that princess in the back. I was thinking about dropping it at the river too. I was like, where do I go? I'm so ambivalent. This man is making decisions difficult because he's not doing any decisions himself. Wow, that's pretty weird. Weird decisions, you know? I think the miner's not gonna get there in time, and we are taking so much damage from that bandit. Bandit, stop stealing my life points. Stop stealing my health. Okay, the good thing is, we have an amazing matchup. If we're playing a miner deck into either a log bait deck or someone with Elixir Collector, this is what we wanted, Chief. So I'm going to go for another Fire Spirit because it's just going to calculatively get that damage that we deserve. Maybe we'll jump onto the Royal Ghost too. Come on now, let's go. Splish and splash. That's exactly what we like to see. We are in a, oh my, I was going to say a theme park, but no. Who goes to a theme park and sees elite barbarians out of their own volition? Not me. I'm going to go in for a heal spirit, or not a heal spirit, a Fire Spirit, and we're taking so much damage. Guys, can we dig ourselves from the depths of despair? With the most skillful deck in Clash Royale, can we bounce back? Because that bandit bounced all over my tower, and I did not like that. I really did not appreciate that behavior. So, I did not expect Elite Barbarians at the river, and the one thing that I think this deck struggles against is Elite Barbarians Heal Spirit.
I fear no man, but that thing, it scares me.
Because I don't have log, so I can't kill the heal spirit. So that's infinite health points for the Elite Barbarians. And he got me there. He bamboozled me. So I was like, yo, we got the amazing matchup here. And he's like,
No, I've been hiding this all along.
The unstoppable Exodia. Ah, impossible!
In my basement, my cellar, I've been concocting this masterful plan. Of course, for Elite Barbarians Heal Spirit at the river, pure skill. So, I mean, it's literally the antithesis of this deck. Antithesis. Words are difficult to say, but I said it a second time to make sure that I can pronounce it. When you fall flat on your face, you gotta bounce back, even if it's mispronouncing a word. So I'm gonna go for a Fire Spirit when I can. I think Tesla is gonna be the maneuver. We can't keep that thing alive much longer, right? Like those E-barbs are giving him so much value. So where is your Elixir Collector in the back, man? I'm ready for it. My body is braced for another Elixir Collector in the back so we can just miner it every single time. You don't have a good answer to this because you just dropped your bandit, so good luck. He's dropping a Royal Ghost. My man's like, undercover Royal Ghost is going to get hit here. And he misses the Ice Golem too. This is just a huge display of skill from our opponent here. This is what we like to see from the Elite Barbarians players. So we're going to go for Skeletons. Maybe we can go for a Fire Spirit and a Dark Goblin afterward if we need it. But no, I'm going to Princess first. So you can alternatively go for a Miner, make them drop something on the Miner, and then go in for the Princess, and then it just cascades on the Miner and also on the tower at the same time. But the Dark Princess eviscerated the entirety of the Musketeers there. And I don't care about this tower at all. I don't care about this tower at all. So I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna act like that never happened. You see that damage, guys? It was a figment of your imagination.
You didn't see anything.
We're gonna go for Skeletons. We're gonna follow up with a Dark Prince and make sure that we, I don't even know if I want to miner that, honestly. Like, I feel like I don't need to. I want to just miner the tower, get another Princess up in here. Skeletons finish off the Elite Barbarians. He could start to spam me super aggressively, and I feel like that's exactly what's about to happen, but it's all good. As long as the bandit doesn't go in the Dark Goblin, we're completely okay. Just gonna keep minering, keep swimming in the sea of dominance, and I think we got this eventually, right? Like, dude, are you gonna be able to kill the Princess? Please tell me it's not gonna kill my Princess. What? What was that Elixir Collector? What am I looking at? Okay, dude, I'm just gonna fireball it. I don't understand.
It's free real estate.
I actually don't understand at this point, but I love it. What does ladder become? What am I doing with my life? I'm just gonna fireball those 2 musketeers and feel real good about myself too. Or I guess like, if you really want to spam everything in that lane, that's okay too. We'll just go in for more skeletons and a miner on defense, and then elite barbarians do not lock onto my tower, and we will walk away with a very glorious W. This is a hilarious game. I think the prince is gonna lock on and win us, but at the same time, like, we have to just applaud the innovation of this man consistently spamming more cards at the river. Right when you don't think he has another one, he drops something else. So we're gonna skeletons to finish off the barb. He's gonna have more crap coming at me every 5 seconds. And actually, I don't know if I'm gonna win this game with 32 seconds remaining. What has been going on here? Elite barbarians are so strong when you have no answer to them. Okay, Royale Ghost, I don't like you. I really don't appreciate what you're doing to my tower here. Can you stop it for a split second? 20 seconds remaining. We have to just cycle miners and fireballs, and I think it's gonna work. But I mean, should it work? Reality. In reality, should this work? Should we be able to cycle miners and fireballs and just win games? I'm not 100% convinced that this should be a play, but it is the way that we win today. GG, well played, and peace out. Very close game. Holy crap, guys. That was crazy. Only 27 trophies from that one, too.
Coward.
All right, guys. So jumping into this game, we have got one of the best starting hands possible with Fire Spirit. It's going to get damage on the tower or force out elixir that the opponent doesn't want to spend. If you actually give me 300 damage right out of the gate,
Wait, that's illegal.
I will take that every single day of the week if I'm only spending 1 elixir. So he could go for a bandit. Oh, wow. What are you doing? I thought for sure you would go for a bandit on the princess or something, man. What are you thinking? If we go for a Tesla and destroy the Royale Ghost, and then also protect the princess from the... Oh, yes! The menacing Inferno Dragon was I was about to say. And then it became way more troublesome because the baby dragon's coming at me full fury as well. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep it alive much longer. But I think we can go for a miner and a dark goblin in the right-hand lane. This is going to work out really well because... Oh, never mind. Wait, it's still going to work out really well. I can fireball back the balloon and be fine. So all we have to do is time this well. We knock back the balloon, take no damage. As long as this man doesn't get any wild ideas of going in for like a zap or a snowball, we were chilling. So very good stuff for us. I'm going to eat the damage from the Royale Ghost because I think I'm down a lot of elixir. So if I went for a Dark Goblin and he rushed opposite lane with a random bandit, I could be a super sad panda. When you're running a really high skill deck like this, and you've got all these delicate cards like Dark Goblin and Princess, you got to make sure that they deserve the attention and consideration that you're dropping. So I'm not going to go and drop the Dark Goblin and just waste 3 elixir like that. He deserves more. He deserves a better life. Okay, are you going to go in for anything here that is going to be scary, or do I just Dark Prince and kill it? I think this is phenomenal. The Inferno Dragon's going to just lock and load. Imagine he goes in for a freeze while we've got the Princess from Never Neverland targeting you from all the way across the map. So even if your opponent's got freeze, it's really difficult for them to deal with this deck unless they have arrows. And if they have arrows, you're probably going to be very sad.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
But every other opponent that doesn't have arrows is going to have a trouble with some time trying to break through you. So I'm going to go in for Skeleton Surround again, follow up with the Princess. He's not even going to be able to kill the Tesla, I believe. Bruh. Oh, no, he's going to get death damage because it pops up. That's unfortunate. I was hoping the Tesla would stay strong and stay alive for much longer. Because now when we go for a miner, we want his units to go right into the Tesla afterward. Look at that Inferno Dragon. It's like, dude, I don't want to deal with this. I don't want to go into a Tesla. I want a better life ahead of me. I didn't sign up for this. And unfortunately, the Tesla does eventually fall, but it's going to get its licks in before it does die. I'm going to follow up with another Tesla, predict the balloon, doesn't drop it. I really thought he would go for a balloon in there. Because the Dark Goblin was in the other side, it seemed like he was up elixir, but he didn't want to. I'm just going to go in for a Princess, a Dark Goblin, and maybe even go in for a Dark Prince. If you guys just stack a lot of ranged cards like this, it becomes exceedingly difficult for your opponent to deal with if they don't have the proper answers. Like, no arrows? How are you supposed to stop this? We're building a Sim City, and it's not even Clash Royale, man. We're running Clash of Clans out here. I'm going to go for Miner, follow up with a Princess at the river for dual dominance, and they might just both walk onto the tower. Yo! Princess is our win condition! Let's go! It's literally fire. That's amazing. So I'm not going to overcommit. I'm going to go in for a Dark Goblin, go in for a Tesla. Notice how the Dark Goblin stays.
I keep having this nagging feeling that I've forgotten something.
Hey, if you forgot it, it probably wasn't all that important.
Yeah, I guess.
A few moments later.
Okay, I was going to say, if it doesn't stay, and it makes me lose this game, I'll look like an absolute idiot. But it should stay and finish off the balloon. It's like, all right, I'm ready for the party. I didn't sign up for this. I didn't wait 3 minutes in this game to not finish off the balloon celebration. Burst open the pinata and peace out. GG and well played, man. As you guys can see, this deck is extremely hard to play, but it is so rewarding when played well. Jumping into this game, we have another amazing starting hand.
You owe me.
So kicking it open with the Fire Spirit, that's exactly what we like. We bait out a 2 elixir bar barrel, so +1 elixir trade, that's what we'd like to see. And you guys in the comment section are gonna be like,
Jake, you drop skeletons, you're an idiot.
but we've got skeletons counter push, so I'm not an idiot. It's still a positive elixir trade until the skeletons die. So he's gonna go for a goblin drill right into a Dark Prince. And that's why we love this deck so much. If you're going to be able to get value with the Dark Prince every single time, you're going to be able to get a lot of counter push with the Miner. And then they have to deal with the Dark Prince, Miner counter push, Princesses at the river, Fireballs constantly on top of them, Princesses on the other side. It's a phenomenal deck when you're able to distract your opponent and spread them thin. However, it's not necessarily the easiest thing to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sack a little bit of damage here with the Fire Spirit. I don't love doing this, but it is the appropriate decision. The Dark Goblin, he is moving and grooving outside of the poison and going to give us some damage in the left-hand lane. 2 ticks, that's what I like to see. So this must be really ticked off right now from the fact that the Dark Goblin just did like 300 damage to the tower and he was already like half HP, but he fires off like a machine gun. That guy's rapid fire. So I can skeletons, usually just want a Dark Prince on top of the Goblin Drill. That's just going to be our best answer every single time. I could start to fireball him if I'm like really aggressive. I can just fireball bandits and double elixir to get damage. I think it's going to be a bit more difficult for me than I want it to be, but yeah, I'm just going to go for a fireball on top of the cannon cart. Usually I would say don't do this, but I think I can get damage with it with the Princess and not have to worry here. You shall see. Oh, this is going to be real spicy. Yeah, Princess locks onto it exactly as we want. We Fire Spirit afterward. It's going to be able to clean up the cannon cart before it gets anywhere close to our tower. And that was a really rock solid defense. As you guys saw, the Princess is staying alive. The Princess Protection Program is fully in effect. And this is really affecting this man bad. He's not happy. He's down bad right now. Oh my goodness, the Princess on the right-hand side is going to beat out extra elixir that he doesn't want to drop again. And if we just keep stacking more ranged cards, it shows the true promise and potential of this deck. If you just stack more ranged units, you get infinite value because it's damaging things down from a distance. It doesn't have to get their hands dirty. The sophisticated Princess pursues only the most lucrative, powerful trades of elixir. So I'm just going to go for another Tesla. Skeletons here. I think it's going to be like a Ram Rider deck, maybe even with Goblin Drill. Like, I don't know. I'm used to seeing Ram Rider when we see cannon cards, so maybe I'm just like projecting right now. I don't know. I'm going to go in for the Dark Prince, follow up with a Tesla. Oh, wait, he's not going to drop anything in the Tesla. He's not spamming on the other side when he cleans up the Princess. What is he doing? I thought for sure I'd have to go for Tesla there, but no, I'm just able to bombard him with everything I have in the left-hand lane. If we're able to keep the Dark Goblin alive, that would have been a magical experience. But unfortunately, he's playing pretty well now. So we're the Princess. We're going to go in for a Dark Goblin. Definitely want a Fire Spirit here, and then follow up with Skeletons. If those Skeletons don't pull, I think we lose, so really important stuff. I think the Dark Prince is still going to connect for massive damage, but it could be way worse than that. You guys saw that I overcommitted it, and I got overzealous with my Dark Prince endeavors on the left-hand side, and I got punished pretty massively for it, but we always bounce back. Look at the Princess! Oh my gosh, she is insane today. She is truly popping off. I love it. So we're just going to go for really high Skeletons again, and then Fire Spirit on top of the Goblins as soon as they pop. And if you guys do that, you're able to counter it without too many issues in the world. So remember, Dark Princes, you don't want to cycle them like I did. It's just going to go into a bandit. Wait, he messed up his bandit. Bruh. He actually just messed up his bandit. I think he might lose the game. He messed up just like me. He's one of us. The Princess is going to lock onto the tower. All I have to do is defend and we walk away and win. So I'm going to go in for a Tesla here. I want to be able to shut this down. And the Tesla is going to put in so much work. I'm going to Fire Spirit here. Wait, all I have to do is go for Miner and Fireball. If the Fire Spirit connects, we're vibing. This is insane. I don't even think the cannon cart locks onto the Miner. He has to spend extra elixir that he doesn't need to. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All I need to do is defend. I need to hold the door and we walk away with a win. So we're going to go in for the Prince. We're going to go in for this here. All I need to do is stop him. I don't even think he's got an answer to this. So yeah, I'm going to go for the Miner. I'm going to finagle a bagel with a Miner and a Fireball. If this Fireball knocks the bandit away and we get one more hit, oh my gosh, this is really coming in on the wire. I need to get a Fireball before the poison ticks down. I need a Fireball right now. I need a Fireball right now. Come on, baby! No!
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
That was brutal. Oh, so close. As you guys can see, I definitely didn't deserve to win the game. I made a lot of misplays, and with one of the highest skill decks in Clash Royale, if you make misplays, you're going to get punished for it. Super close. There's so many things I could have done to improve to win that game, but we will bounce on to the next one, and we will assert dominance there. So jumping into this game, we love going for a Fire Spirit because that gives us a lot of chip damage early on for only 1 elixir. Imagine having 300 damage on your tower from a 1 elixir investment. Could not be me, man. So I can Fireball on top of those too, but I feel like after he's already down 700 damage, he likely wants to spam a lot of crap at the river. So for that reason, I'm not going to play that aggressive. I'm going to wait for my opponent to spam me, and he's not doing it. What's going on right now? Is this the ladder that we're used to playing against? People always overcommit in single elixir and drop cards at the river, but I guess it makes sense because he's either running a bowler graveyard deck or a bowler balloon deck. So that is the only reason why this man didn't certifiably savagely spam everything at the river that he could. So I'm going to Princess off to the side because the bowler dies, and anything that he drops goes right into a Tesla. Oh my gosh, he's going to go for a tornado instead. I love it. So one thing that I've learned is if you go for a Fire Spirit first and it tanks for the miner, you get more damage. I don't want to drop my miner first. I want to drop the Fire Spirit first. Oh, he dropped a unit. Why got to be that way, man? Why got to go and drop your, I guess, 4 elixir investment off to the side? That's fine, right? Because we can cycle back to another miner here.
I see this as an absolute win.
And I want to go for Dark Prince at the river. It finishes that all off. Maybe we get a Valkyrie, and if we get a Valkyrie with the Dark Goblin and Dark Prince, that means he's not going to have it for the next miner. So he's going to probably have Bar Barrel back in the cycle. It's definitely going to be a graveyard deck when we see Zappies and a super aggressive bowler deck. So I think it's going to be, yeah, I think it's going to be graveyard or balloon. It has to be graveyard though, right? There's no reason for him not to go for balloon in other situations on us. So we're in a baby dragon counter with that Tesla, and we're going to start tickling this man to death with skeletons as well. And this is amazing because the Inferno Dragon, you know, it's just going to die. It's actually just going to die, and he went in for a freeze. No damage on my tower at all. I could have also went in for a Dark Goblin if I was really aggressive to finish off the Inferno Dragon, but I felt like that was a bit too much. So I'm just going to Princess at the river, and he's going to Valkyrie for sure. That's good stuff for us. We Dark Goblin off to the side. We go in for a Fire Spirit up top to go and pull back the Valkyrie. And yeah, you can tornado all you want, but no Valkyrie in cycle means that it's free real estate for my skeletons and miner push. Yet again, I love doing this. I can also Fireball on all this junk as well, or I could play a little bit more passive and better and build up a decent defense. What? Look at that Dark Prince though. My man, coming through with the value. That's what we like to see. So the Baby Dragon, it locks on to the wrong thing for us, unfortunately. I was really optimistic that the Baby Dragon would not hit that, but at least the bowler doesn't have any IQ and targets the Tesla was going to die anyway, so I love this. You can maybe even go for another miner, and the good thing about Dark Prince opposed to running Valkyrie is it doesn't care about bowler balls. It's like, yo, did you want to push me back? You can't. Get out of here. You can't bully me. I'm inevitable. So we're just going to go for another Tesla here, and as you guys can see, it's kind of like Expo Fast Cycle, but you're keeping your princesses alive instead. It's really fun to do this. And whenever they drop their Valkyrie, their best answer to the Dark Prince and the Dark Goblin and all this stuff coming at them, you immediately go in for another miner and you're like, yo, dude, I don't even care. Like, you have so many counters to Goblin Drill in this deck, but you have nothing for miner because you thought miner was irrelevant. And honestly, everyone does too, but we are able to destroy people with miners and make memes out of it. It's such a high skilled card that people just don't appreciate anymore. So we're gonna go for another miner off to the side in the right-hand lane, or not right-hand lane, the top right. And he's going to go for a Valkyrie here, and we just are able to get value because we've been dropping the miner in the same spot every single time. So it's about time that we switch it up, you know? All right, the Princess of the River might get that connection. We'll see if he decides to drop anything. And we will miner off to the side, go in for a Fire Spirit, and walk away with the win. There's no way you're catching that miner today. Oh my gosh, he did. Wait, this game is actually coming down to the wire. Look at all the skeletons. If he had a few more seconds, he could have won the game. That was really close, man. GG and well played. My tower's at 3,000 HP, barely even touched by our opponent, so I was super confident even in the worst case scenario, but he made it the worst case scenario. Super good player. Like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day.